The bill adds a serious consequence to current law. If a child gets a hold of your unsecured firearm, you face up to 5 years in jail and/or a $1,000 fine. Kids and guns are a dangerous combination. Children are often able to access weapons inside their home. Case in point, on February 5th, a 7-year-old Anne Arundel County second grader brought a loaded handgun to school and accidentally shot himself in the hand. 34-year-old Ishan John Stefanski, the boyfriend of the boy's mother, faces a misdemeanor charge of leaving a loaded firearm accessible to a minor. It carries a $1,000 fine.
Give some teeth to this law that's never really had teeth.
Anne Arundel County State's Attorney Ann Colt Lightus declined to talk about this case, but agreed to share her support for legislation that adds a criminal penalty to the current law. Those who store or leave a loaded firearm somewhere a person knew or should have known that an unsupervised minor had access to it would face up to 5 years in jail and/or a $1,000 fine.
It's supposed to be locked, kept away from children, kept safe. If you're in your own home, you don't have children around, these same rules don't apply, but when you have a child, you're supposed to take those extra precautions.
The bill is named after 15-year-old Nikayla Straughter. Back in August 2022, Nikayla was shot and killed by a 9-year-old in Baltimore City. The boy was showing off a gun to a group of kids and it went off. He found it in his grandmother's closet. April Gaskins was sentenced to 3 years in prison for reckless endangerment. These cases are difficult to prove. The legislation creates a standalone criminal charge.
Sometimes we see tragedies, but there's no law or rule that prevents a tragedy. Sometimes we have a charge like reckless endangerment or perhaps even involuntary manslaughter. But that really, you have to prove that someone had an intent to be reckless or did something so grossly negligent that they should be held liable. Under the current law for a firearm access to a minor, it's sort of a strict liability.
The bill will be heard by a Senate committee next week. A similar measure failed last year. Gun rights groups oppose, saying a 5-year jail sentence does not do anything to promote gun safety and existing laws are sufficient. Reporting from Annapolis, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.